No, charger. Good evening, friends. I'm Pooja Gandhi from Kirin Advisors. Welcome you all for the virtual IPO roadshow of SRM Contractors Limited. SRM Contractors is an infrastructure company based in Jammu and Kashmir with a focus on tunnels, slope stabilization, and road construction, including bridges. The company has emerged as a key player in the union territories of Jammu, Kashmir, and Ladakh. Their strong technical expertise enables them to execute projects in challenging terrain and hilly regions. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Sanjay Mehta, Managing Director. Welcome, sir.
Namaskar.
Mr. Puneet Pal Singh, Whole-Time Director.
Good
Welcome, sir.
afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Mr. Arun Mathur, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome, sir. Mr. Mayur Parik, Director of Interactive Financial Services Limited. Welcome, sir. Miss Jenny Jain, Compliance Officer.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome, ma'am. Now I'll be showing a short AV about the company.
Sure.
Thank you. Now I request Mr. Sanjay ji to give detailed presentation of the company. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Pooja, for this opportunity of presenting and showcasing SRM Contractors Limited. SRM Contractors Limited, we started this company with a passion in 2008. And as you have seen in the AV also, we are right into tunneling, road stabilization, road works, and other miscellaneous work. We have a in-house team, a full integrated in-house team for all aspects of engineering. Next slide. These are the key facts and figure of the company. We have 14 years of presence in this business, 38 executive projects. Already, we have done more than 1,500 crores of civil works. We are ISO certified, 21 ongoing projects. PAT in 23 was 18 CR, EBITDA was 38 crore. Please go ahead. So basically, we are doing right now specialized engineering, what I say. We are mainly into slope stabilization works. We are doing tunnel projects, road projects as well. Next. Now, Puneet Pal Singh, who's our main execution man, he will tell you about what we are doing in roads, tunnels, and slope stabilization. Over to you, Puneet.
Thank you, sir. Hi, all. Basically, right now we are doing 32 road projects, completed 32 road projects. Yeah. And 11 ongoing projects. And right now in our hand, we have 720 crore road projects. This is the data till December. But after December, we have got more 400 crore road projects. Now, this is the tunnel project. You can move to the next slide. This is we have completed 3 tunnel projects and 5 ongoing tunnel projects in our hands, and 250 crore tunnel projects is right now we are ongoing road tunnel projects. Next slide, please. This is a slope stabilization at the district Ramban. This is a specialized work. Slope stabilization is divided into 2 parts. I must explain that. This is the stabilization of concrete panels. Concrete panels means we are using cement concrete, admixtures, steel, and different. And we are doing slope stabilization in different things like TMS using TMS partners, you like using green fascia. That is different slope protection works. That is on the ongoing projects. So right now, this is the data till December, which is 200 crores. We have ongoing projects, but after December, we have got 550 crore slope stabilization works right now in our hands. And I must tell that right now in India, we are the top 5 firms in India which are doing this risky job of slope stabilization in the state of Uttarakhand, state of Jammu Kashmir, state of Arunachal Pradesh, state of Himachal Pradesh, and Ladakh also. Thank you. You can move forward. And this is the miscellaneous work. Right now, we are doing this completed 2 projects at Katra. This is a Katra. This is a Northern Railway project. Northern Railway Katra houses. These are the houses, and right now ongoing project which is of 16 crores. Thank you.
Next slide, please.
We can move forward. And I must tell once that let's start the journey with us, grow with us, and trust with us. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Puneet.
Next slide. Yeah.
Now to our completed ongoing major projects. So we have completed 3 tunnel projects. One was for IRCON, which is 3,200 meter tunnel project and valuing 190 CR, which is a commendable work done by Puneet and his team. Then we have also completing a very difficult profile of widening of existing tunnel, that is T5 tunnel and T41 tunnel. Next slide. So, SRM, we have a policy of owning all equipment in-house. We are not into rental. So we try to have all the equipment, whether they are boomers, which single piece is costing almost 5 to 6 CR, whether they are shortcut machines, whether they are RMC plants, whether they are hot mix plant, whether they are graders. Every machinery is in-house with SRM contractors. Next slide. Yeah, next slide. We have already done that. From blueprint to brilliance, we are majorly into EPC contracts. Somehow we do BOQ contracts also, but EPC is our forte. From design to execution, everything is in-house for SRM. Just see how beautiful this wall is. We are reducing carbon blueprint. This is a breathing wall. There's no concrete use in it. So that is where SRM comes. We are doing specialized civil engineering projects. Next slide, please. So our client base is huge. We are working for National Highway, we are working for border road organizations, we are working for NHIDCL, Konkan Railways, IRCAN, UPPWD, JNKPWD, ERA. There are so many, all agencies we are working for. Next, please. Revenue breakup, Musa.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. From the slides, you can see that the company has developed work in the road project, tunnel projects, slope stabilization projects, and other miscellaneous civil construction activities. In the FY21, they have got 160 crores turnover, which has gone to 263.5 crores. Then it is 300 crores in 23. And up to 9 months, they have achieved 234 crore turnover. You can see that basically the work is looking the segment wise, they are increasing segment from road to the tunnel projects and slope stabilization projects. They are reducing others, but major work is now in tunnel projects and slope stabilization projects. Next slide. These are our top 10 clients, basically what they are contributing in our revenue. 97.75% income is from the top 10 clients in 24. 92% in 23, 95% in 22, 91.2 in 21. So majorly we have few clients, but we are doing the much more work. So our client list is not more than much clients, but 10 clients are giving the 90% given to the company. Next slide.
Arunji.
Thank you, sir. So it gives me immense pleasure to introduce the management of the company. Firstly, we have Dr. Sanjay Mehta, Managing Director and founder of SRM. He is an MBBS doctor and have completed his bachelor's degree from Jammu University in 1994. Then he has completed his Master's of Health Administration from Tata Institute, Mumbai in 2001. He has served as an assistant surgeon for J&K Health Service Department till 2007. And it was in the year 2008 he took the path-breaking decision of forming SRM. He has more than 14 years of working experience in construction industry, and his management skills and foresightedness has helped us reach SRM at the new heights and where we are today. Next, we have Miss Ashley Mehta. She is a civil engineer and has completed her degree from the New Jersey University in the year 2023 from US. Currently, she is employed with Weeks Marine in INC in US as a field engineer, and she is gaining international work experience, which will be very handy for the company when she comes back. Next, we have engineer Puneet Pal Singh. He holds a bachelor degree in civil engineering from JP University in Himachal Pradesh in 2019. He has joined the company in April 2020 as a project coordinator and became the director of the company on October 2022. He is very young and dynamic, and within 3 to 4 has learned all the nitty-gritties of the construction business, helped SRM getting various. Next slide. Next is Mr. Sanjay Sharma. He's an independent director of the company. He holds a bachelor degree of science from Jammu University, and he's also an advocate. And he's currently practicing in Jammu and Kashmir High Court, and he has 20 years of legal experience. Next, we have Mr. Sushil Sharma. He is also the independent director of the company. His master's in science and master's in philosophy from Jammu University. He has also served as a assistant professor at GGM Science College till 2010, and currently he's run his own tutorial by the name of ASL Tutorials. And next we have Mr. Yudhvir Gupta. He's also the independent director, and he's also a commerce graduate and a law graduate from Jammu University. He is also practicing with the Bar Council of Jammu and Kashmir, and he also runs his own practice by the name of Messrs Gupta and Associates. He's basically a tax and accounting consultant, and he also have the 20 years plus of working experience. Next. Next is Mr. Arun Mathur is the company secretary of the company. He has more than of 10 years of working experience in the field of secretarial compliances. He has worked with earlier worked with the company for 3 years, and then for the next 6-7 years he has run his own practice before joining SRM on September 2022. Next is Mr. Thakur Krishan Singh. He is the chief financial officer of the company. He's the oldest employee of the company. He has worked with the company since its incorporation, and he's a bachelor's of science from Jammu University, and he has retired as a senior finance manager from Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department, and he has decades of working experience in the finance sector. That's all from my side.
Next slide, Pooja. So, if we go through the uh, demand sector now, so India is a very fastly growing economy. We have a robust demand. Government of India is supporting, the policies are so good, they are supporting infrastructure development day and night. And every year, in every budget, we see that outlay for infrastructure is increasing every year. Next slide. Next slide, Pooja, please. So, that is what I explained earlier also. We have a rapid pace of development. Government initiatives are, at the best now. So it's the best time for infrastructure companies and infrastructure to grow in this country. Coming to this public-private partnerships, so this boot and ham projects, these are also growing, and Government of India is going majorly into boot and ham as of now. Next slide. So if we see tunnel infrastructure. So now Government of India is giving a big boon to highway and railway tunnels. Earlier, the major chunk of tunneling was coming from hydropower. Now it has been felt that to make safer rates, we need highway tunnels. And similarly, railway is growing very fast, and the tunneling is going to be key player now. Next, if we Newsab, you will like to comment
Yeah.
on this slide
No, there's a
because this is with
comparison.
my competitors.
Okay. Put the next slide because there's a comparison with the peer groups. That is not the. Yeah. Yeah. Now come to the basically. Yes, Sir has told that the company has started in the 2008, and first work they have got about 32 lakhs, and over a period of this 14 years, what is their journey? In 2021, they have achieved turnover 161 crores. Next year is 265 crores. That is almost 64% rise in the total income. To 23, it is also 300 crores, another 16% growth. This year, up to 9 months, they have to 234 crores. But at the end of the year, it will touch the 350, 370 crore rupees. As far as EBITDA is concerned, it is 18 crores in 21, then 32 crores in 22, 38 crores in 23, and up to 9 months is 37 crores. Profit is also growing from 8 crores to 17 crores, 18 crores, and 21 crores. In percentage terms, we can take that EBITDA, which was 11.45% in 21, has gone to 15.88%, and profit margin also from 5.17 to 8.98% in the current year. Next slide, please. Yeah, that we have discussed because the revenue is the way the company is growing, the revenue has gone year to year. Company is growing, and the profit margin has also increased. Next slide, please. The net worth, which was 26 crores in the 21, has gone to 84 crore rupees. Now, company, as far as borrowing is concerned, there is not much more borrowings in the books of companies. Major borrowing is for purchasing of equipments, and most of they are financing from NBFC and banks. Otherwise, all the debtors are very controllable because they are mostly the government works are done. So receivables are also coming in time. There is no bad debts in the company as on date. Next slide, please. Cash flow, because when the company is growing, the operations has given the much more cash flow, which can be used for the investments and for the financing the projects. That's like return on equity, it was 21, because you can see that there is a decline in the return on equity, but because the company has increased the bonus sets, that's why. Otherwise, company is growing like anything. Debt equity is also reducing. Debt service ratio is 3.13, very healthy debt equity ratio, service recovery ratio. Next slide. Current ratio is from 1.23 to 2.16. Inventory turnover ratio is from 1122 to 6.54. Earning per share, it is 40.08. Then it was 85.11. Then it is 90.82. In the current year, it was 12.58 because the company has made the bonus issue of shares. Before that, company has got limited capital. So that's why EPS has gone down. NAV has also, due to the issue of bonuses, the NAV is reduced. But at present, NAV is 50.31 per share. Okay. Next slide, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, the strengths of SRM are that we have a in-house integrated model. As I told earlier, right from designing to execution to tendering to highway design, everything we have in-house. We have strong financial performance, which we have shown year over year. Then we own a big fleet of equipment with us, which can be used for any projects. Then we are operating in specialized engineering projects. We are not like in road sector, there is intense competition. So we decided to go for slope stabilization work. And this year onward, 50% more than 50% of revenue will be coming from slope stabilization work and 25% from tunnel and 25% from the road projects. Next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah. As I told earlier that when this with IPO, well, we are going to bid for HAM projects. That is hybrid annuity model basis, because the margins are very good these days in HAM projects. So we will be bidding for HAM projects. Then we will be owning, equipment. Then paying our debtors and further enhance our execution capabilities. Next,
Uh,
Jenny.
Hmm.
yeah. Thank you, sir. I'm highlighting the issue that the company is coming up with a fresh issue of up to 62 lakh equity share, and the face value of the company is 10 rupees per each. The overall issue size will be 12,400 crore to, 12,400 lakhs to 1,320 lakh. The price band of the issue is 200 to 210. The lot size the public can subscribe is 70 equity share. The issue period is for anchor bidding is March 22, 2024. Issue opens on March 26, 2024, and issue closes on March 20, 2024. The issue structure is for QIB up to 31 lakh equity share, which include 18 lakh 60,000 equity share for anchor portion. For non-institutional bidder, up to 9 lakh 30,000 equity share has been reserved, and for retail, up to 21 lakh 70,000 equity share has been reserved. So the pre-issue equity share capital of the company is 1 crore 67 lakh 44,200 equity share, and the post-issue capital will be 2 crore 29 lakh 44,200 equity share. The post-market cap is 481 crore approximately. The pre-issue holding is promoter group. Uh, 1 crore 67 lakh 3100 equity share, which constitute 99.92%, and the remaining is public, that is 0.08%. And the company is going to be listed on BSE and NSE. NSE will be the designated stock exchange for the company. Next slide. Yeah, the fund has been utilized for borrowing. That is 10 CR is for borrowing. Uh, and the capital equipment is 350 lakhs, and the fund working capital the company will utilize is for 4600 lakhs, and the remaining is for joint venture project, that is 1200 lakhs, and the other will be the general corporate purposes. Next slide. Yeah, the intermediaries are Interactive Financial Services are the book running lead manager. Registrar the issue is Big Share Services Private Limited, and the legal advisor to the issue is Vidya Associates, and anchor to the issue is ICICI Bank Limited, and banker to our company is ICICI, Yes Bank, HDFC, Jammu and Kashmir Bank, and the statutory auditor of our company is Satyendra Mineral and Associates, and our IR and PR agency and business partner are Other Advisors Limited. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for giving excellent presentation. Now I open the floor for question and answer session. I request all the participants to please post your questions in comment box. So first question is from Ms. Bharti Agarwal. Can you provide more insights into the diversity of the company's clientele across different states and regions?
Yeah, Pooja. We are dealing in our major revenues coming from the state UT of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Now we have backed these projects in other states also, which is Uttarakhand, Himachal, Odisha, Arunachal Pradesh. The clientele is railways in Jammu and Kashmir, BRO in Arunachal and Ladakh, then OMC in Odisha, then NHIDCL in Uttarakhand, again NHIDCL and NHA in JL. Besides this, we have state PWD, UP PWD, UP NH PWD, for whom we are working.
Okay. Move on to next question from Ramesh Bhatt. Where is Uttarakhand? Are you working? What locations and projects?
Manish,
Hi, how are you, Rameshji? Right now we are working in Devriyag, Kudyala, and Rudraprayag. Three locations right now we are working in Uttarakhand. And projects are slope stabilization of the Devriyag road, slope stabilization of the Kudyala road, and slope stabilization of the Rudraprayag road. And both these four projects cost 400 CR.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Move on to
Thank you.
next question from Arav. What factors contributed to the significant increase in total income from FY21 to FY22?
it was one decision was we moved to specialized work of localization in financial year 20, and the billing started in 21 and it continued 22, 23, and 24. So slope stabilization added, you see, from 1% and moved to 25%. Right now, slope stabilization works contribute to 38% of revenue of the company. And moreover, we are getting road projects continuously.
Okay. Move on to next question from Mr. Siddharth Iyer. Throw some light on business model in detail.
See, our business model is very clear. We always want to have an advantage of early bird entry. So when in highway sector this competition became intense, we moved to tunnels. Now when we see that tunneling also there, in tunneling there are few projects and the competition is also building up. We move to slope stabilization. Once we get this IPO funds, then we'll be moving to HAM projects. So our motto is to always have higher margins for whatever work we do. And specialized engineering works always give you a kick. You are achieving something, you are doing something. So that kicks, keep us always alive.
Okay. Next question is from Mr. Ramesh Bhatt. How much cost are we saving due to our own machineries? Say, what could be the increase in cost if we were using rental machines?
Yes. In India, the rental machinery is very much overpriced. Moreover, after this GST regime, so their major component is 18 to 28% sector, which comes in machinery. So I can easily assume you can save 25 to 30% when you hire machine as rental and when you're using on your own.
Okay. Move on to next question. One more question from Mr. Ramesh. Client concentration is huge risk. How do you plan to diversify? How long have you been working with these 10 clients?
No, if you see the clientele, it's NHAI, it's NHADCL, it's BRO. If you list the 15 or 20 clients of India, so these 10 clients are there. So that is also beautiful country. We are working with those 10 clients. The number might look small, but they are the ones who are executing 90% of developmental work in the country. So that way, I think we have a big clientele and we are increasing it day by day. Like we have added Odisha Mining Corporation, we have added Uttarakhand Philoli, we have added Arunachal BRO. So we are adding every time.
Okay. Move on to next question from Siddharth Iyer. Who are our key competitors in this region, in the regions we operate?
I told you, since till 24, 90% of revenue came from Jammu and Kashmir. So in Jammu and Kashmir, we have only one more company who are doing such diverse activity like tunneling and roads. They are not into slope stabilization as such. That is Chaudhary Power Projects. No other company in J&K is working in these specialized works. We are competing pan India, and in slope stabilization, we are one of the leading company in the country who are doing this work.
Okay.
And one more thing I wanted to add here, if you have seen the presentation, we have constructed a signature project where we have constructed Asia's tallest RE wall for Konkan Railways, which is our signature project.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Move on to next question from Mr. Ankit Sarodhya. Could you please elaborate on the significant increase in equity from 1 crore to 16 crores in FY23?
Mute, sir.
After FY22, because the company has huge profit and loss balance, because the company has got the earned the income, they have capitalized the revenues. So they have issued bonus shares. They have issued 10 shares again, one share as a bonus shares. So that's why the increase in the capital from 1 crore to 16 crore rupees.
Okay. Move on to next question from Darshil Zaveri. What is order
Puneet,
pipeline?
Puneet ji,
Right, right. Right now, order pipeline, we have more than 1400 crores order book after December to March. So 1400 crores, which includes 700 crores slope stabilization works and 700 crores, 350 to 400 crores road projects and 200 crores tunnel projects.
Okay. Move on to next question from Research Egg. What is our average cost of borrowings?
It will not be more than 8 to 9% because we are taking equipment finance and working capital limit is also sanctioned is 9 to 9.5%. It is not more than 9% average.
Okay. Move on to next question from Siddharth Iyer. How does SRM Contractors plan to leverage its strong foothold in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh to expand its operations into other regions within India or even internationally?
see, we have lot of works coming up in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh due to its strategic and political location. As far as road and tunnel projects are concerned, we want to be in J&K for the time being. But slope stabilization, we have already started pan India. We have already moved into 6 states. Internationally also, we will look into African countries, but that will be next year, not this year.
Okay. Move on to next question from Darshal Zaveri. Why do we buy our machinery instead of renting? What's the benefit for us?
I have already answered this question that we are saving 35 to 25 to 30% when we engage our own machinery than hiring. Because in India, hiring rates are very high.
Okay. Next question is from Ramesh Bhatt. What type of capital requirement will be purchasing? Please throw light. Will we be
Uh,
purchasing? Throw some light.
What tunnel we have got right now a tunnel order, and we are bidding more for tunnel projects which are coming up in lay in another 2 months. So tunnel equipment is very costly. Even I told you, even a boomer, one boomer which costs more than 5 crore rupees. Started machine is almost 2 to 2.5 cr. So mainly we will be buying your tunnel machinery and road equipment also like paver and grader.
Okay. Move on to next question from Yash Mistry. What valuation is considered for IPO offerings?
Musa.
We are valuing company that is in EPA, it will be at 15 PE ratio, not more than that.
Okay. Next question from Mr. Sudhi Shastri. How does the company plan to allocate the funds raised from the IPO?
Yeah, it will be used mainly for you purchase new equipment, then to pay our debt, working capital as well as for entering into HAM projects.
Okay. Move on to next question from Ramesh Bhatt. Which company are we buying our machineries and equipments from? Are we importing or using domestic machinery manufacturers?
Punish,
Hi. Right now, we are buying machineries from Volvo, buying from different companies like Volvo. Boomer, we are buying from Atlas Copco, Sandvik, shortcut machines like GHH and Swing Stator, and different more machineries of road equipment like Word Gun and pavers like Sani. So, no, right now we are not importing anything from the outside country. Right now, we are uh, planning to move forward with the domestic manufacturers only. But basically, these big companies they have a base at internationally also, like Volvo, Wordgun, and Atlas Copco. They have their base in the international market also.
Okay.
Thank you.
Move on to next question from Darshal Zaveri. What is the execution timeline of current order book?
2.5 years maximum.
Mhm.
Some projects are 1 year, most other are 15 months, and maximum we get 2.5 years for road projects. So 2.5 years should be good enough time to complete our order book as of now.
Okay. Move on to next question from Devika Chadda. Any specific reason going for ECP contracts?
EPC.
Contacts.
Yeah, because that gives you an edge where you can excel. Because we can save in the design, we can plan, we can optimize. That flexibility is not available with BOQ projects. That's why we always strive to get EPC projects only.
Okay. Move on to next question from Bharti Agarwal. How does the company maintain and expand its client base?
Through our performance only. We try to perform well and we do it. We do the timely completion of projects and our client base is expanding. It's on all on basis of your credentials you get contract. It's not. It's all tending system. Very transparent.
Okay. Move on to next question from Anandi Mittal. Considering that most of your contracts are based on ECP or item rates, have you considered pursuing HEM or BOT projects?
Now we are concluding them post IPO
Okay.
because earlier we don't want to dilute our funds for HAM because we were already executing so many projects. Now when we have sufficient funds, we are going for HAM also, and with boot is also in consideration.
Okay. Next question is from Ms. Ananya Swaminathan. You hold more than 220 construction machineries. What is the worth of it?
Book book value is more than 30 crore, but commercial or market valuation we go by, it should be more than 70 CR definitely.
Okay. Move on to next question from Arjun Verma. Or do you receive advance on award of projects and then milestone basis for balance payment? Please explain the normal structure.
There is a clause of mobilization advance on award of projects. Once since they are interest-bearing funds, so our company as a policy matter usually don't take any mobilization advance which is interest-bearing. Baki rest milestone-based payment, as such, there is no milestone. It's a IPC, intermediate payment certificate. Every month we are being paid. But if you miss milestone, then you get liquidity damage or you get penalized.
Okay. Move on to next question from Research A. How are your receivable days?
It's mostly 45 to 60 days from the day we start.
Okay.
From day zero when we start the month and we put our bill, it's 45 to 60 days.
Okay. Next question is from Ms. Anandi Mittal. Can you give a bifurcation between government and non-government order book composition?
It is mostly government only. There is no non-government work we are doing.
Okay. Move on to next question from Anandi Mittal. What was the response from Anchor Investments?
We have got the response. We have got the confirmation from the anchor investors.
Okay.
Tomorrow it will be almost completed.
Okay. Move on to next question from Ramesh Bhatt. Any concerns over the projects getting halted, stopped due to political, social region in hilly areas?
Definitely, in road projects, this will be always remain there. But since I told in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh, since it's geographically very important, so these all concerns are well taken care by our administration. Because when we are constructing roads in Ladakh, it's for defense purpose. So these concerns are well taken care of.
Okay. Move on to next question from Ramesh Bhatt. What things do we check before taking an order? What return ratios do we check on the projects?
Of course, viability of the project. That is the prime. We study the viability in great detail. We have a tender evaluation committee which is in house in our company. They go to the site, they do the basic survey, they do the research. After due diligence, we go for that project.
Okay. Move on to next question from Sneha. What are your regional diversification plans?
As of now, in slope stabilization, we will be moving pan India. We already have 6 states and want to cover all states where slope stabilization works are going on. For roads and tunnels, we still want to stick to J&K and Ladakh only.
Okay. Move on to next question from Bimal Gandhi. What sets SRM contractors apart from its competitors in the infrastructure construction industry, particularly in terms of technical expertise, projects execution capabilities, and client satisfaction?
Very good question. SRM is not taking all the projects which are on offer. We strive to do specialized projects, specialized like slope, specialized like tunnel, specialized like HAM. So this set us apart from our competitors. Client satisfaction is always when you are completing your projects. If we have completed more than 25 projects, that shows our client satisfaction level.
Okay. Move on to next question from Ramesh Bhatt. Last question. Why should investors invest in your company versus peers? Do
Yes.
we have any dividend policy?
Uh, Up till now, the company was a private. It is like a private in a converted in a public limited company. So up till now, the company has not paid any dividend because the now Even the existing shareholders have been rewarded by issuing the bonus shares. Issuing 10 shares against 1 share, that they have been rewarded. So the company is going to reward the shareholders, and the company will, the way the company is working, because they are competing with the big players, and their organizations are small, so they can give a better profit margin than other companies.
Okay. I'll move on to next question from Darshal Zaveri. What is our revenue recognition policy? Do we recognize revenue at the end of projects or as we complete projects?
As we complete our projects, then only we go for profit and loss of that particular project.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Basically, they want to ask, sorry, Pooja, they want to, how we are booking the income, because it is a generally at a certain stage we give the bills to the clients and get the revenue. So it is a not on completion, but it is a running billing. Running this company are issuing.
Always,
It
yeah,
is
it's always
it is a running account.
monthly.
RA bills.
Running, yeah, RA
RA bills.
bills.
okay.
RA
Bills.
bills. Yeah. Running account bills.
Move on to next question from Deepika Chadha. Current order book is 1,199 crores. What is the expected time completion of the existing order book?
Deepika ji, this has increased now to almost 1850 CR from 1199. This figure was in December. So we will be completing all this in 2.5 years.
Okay. Move on to next question from Bharti Agarwal. What would be promoter stake post issue?
It will be 73%.
Okay. Next question, please. From Arav Banerjee. Thank you for the interactive live. All the best.
Thank you,
So I
Arav. Thank you very
think we
much.
have covered
Thank
majority
you.
of questions. We'll conclude this meeting. Uh, One more from Ankit. Looking forward to the IPO. Thank you for clear answers and all the
Thank you,
best.
Ankit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Pooja ji.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
thank you, Sanjay ji, Puneet ji, Arun ji, Mayur ji, and Jenny
Thank you.
ma'am for giving insights about the company and IPO to the investors community. And thank you, investors who participate for the IPO. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye
Pooja
bye.
ji. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mayur ji. Thank you. Thank you.
Chalo.